today I'm joined by my mum and we're going to be making a pizza out of some...
Well, we're going to start off with, you need some bread flour. You need 250 grams of either bread flour or plain flour will do. You need some bicarb soda, because it's a bit difficult getting hold of yeast in the lockdown at the moment. And then you need 200 millilitres of either buttermilk, or we've got a mixture of half plain yoghurt and half milk today, just because that's what we happen to have. And then we've got various pizza toppings. So we've got some passata, we've got some cheese, we've got some chicken, we've got some spicy sausage, we've got some bits of pepper, and we've got some basil, just to add a bit of colour. Okay, so if we move these bits aside for a moment, and then we can start on our pizza dough. So the first thing we need to do is we need to create a well in the middle of your bowl. Then we need to pour in all of the buttermilk, or if you've got a mixture of milk and yoghurt, that's fine. And the other thing we will need is a teaspoon of bicarb soda. That goes in there too. Okay, so you've got all your ingredients in the bowl. Then we gently mix, starting off with a palette knife. Until it just starts to leave the sides of the bowl. Once you've got to a point that it's starting to look a bit like a dough, we can get our hands in. Right, over to you, Ellis, if you want to get your hands and make that into a dough, and I'll pop a bit of flour on the surface ready to make the pizza base. Okay, we've got a dough there. Can we plonk that on the flour?
Yep.
And we'll move the bowl out of the way. Yeah, it can be a bit sticky, but don't worry, because you want it fairly sticky, so that you can knead it. So, to knead it, if you press your palm into it first, and fold it in half, and you press your palm, and you fold it in half. You press your palm, and fold it in half. Or if you prefer, you can use your knuckles. In which case you press it down, your knuckles, fold it in half, and you press it down again. There you go, Ellis, if you want to continue doing that. You're doing this just to make it a bit more pliable and not quite so sticky. It will just come together as a dough better. And you're less likely to get quite so much on your hands when you got to that stage. Now, because this has got no yeast in it, and it's just got bicarb soda, we're not going to worry about leaving it to stand and rise. And plus, pizzas don't need to be have a particularly high rise anyhow. Right, I think that looks about there. Right. If you want to scrape the worst off your hands for a minute, Ellis. A bit more flour on the surface, just to make sure our pizza base doesn't get stuck. Like that. And then we can start to roll out our pizza base. Now, this recipe will make one large pizza or two small. Or if you're doing it with young kids, you could even make lots of little mini ones so they can have fun at decorating themselves. And they can have any shape they wanted, anything they like, really. Keep rolling it, keep turning it. If you roll it and turn it and roll it and turn it, you're more likely to get more of a circular shape. Right, are you ready, Ellis, to continue?
Yep.
There we go. So if you roll and turn, you'll get a better circle. That's it. Or the other way you could do it is you could pick it up and let so you move it around in circles and it will make its own circle. And the weight of the dough will pull it down as they're going round. It's a bit more like what the pizza experts would do, apart from they'd probably chuck it in the... Chuck it in the air. I don't think we'll do that.
No.
Even though Ellis is taller than me now, I still don't think he could quite reach a ceiling to peel it off a ceiling. Do you?
Nope.
No. So I think we'll stick with rolling today. Right. Once you've got a nice circular pizza, you will need a pizza tray or a baking tray would work. Lightly oiled, so we'll just squeeze just a bit of olive oil. So then you put your pizza base onto your tray. Put it right up to the edges. Got a nice big pizza. There we go. So that's our pizza base all ready. Right, we'll move that to one side just for a moment, just so I can show you the ingredients we're going to pop on again. So we're going to start off with our passata first. So we've got just plain tomato passata here, but you could use a bit of tomato puree if you have got passata. You could use a bit of tomato puree that you could water down, or you could use like a pasta sauce. Couldn't you, Ellis?
Yep.
Can you think of anything else we could use?
Could use
instead of a tomato base?
Pesto, didn't you? Maybe
yeah, you could do some tomato pesto, or how about tinned tomatoes? Do you think you could sieve your own thing of tinned tomatoes?
Yeah, probably.
Right, so if you want to smear that round, so we've got a little bit on there. Want to smear it to the edges. But you want to make sure you keep it on the pizza base, otherwise it will get stuck to the tray while cooking. That's right. I think that will probably do.
Yep.
I'll pop the spoon in there for a minute. Right, what should we go on with first? Should we do the meat first?
Yeah.
There we go. I'll do the chicken and then you do the pepperoni. So you can decorate it any way you like. So if you're doing it with younger children, you could make some smaller pizzas and they can make funny faces, couldn't they, Alice?
Yeah.
What else could you make on the top of a pizza? Got any other ideas?
Probably make, I don't know, you could just do patterns, I guess, like we are now.
Or you could, or if you're making one big family pizza and you don't all like the toppings, you could do half and half, couldn't you?
Yeah.
So you could do anything you like. Right, pop some pepper on. Now the toppings, you can put anything on you've got really. We're keeping it quite plain today. But really anything will do, anything you've got happen to have in the fridge, any leftover bits. Anything will do really. Although if you want to use something like chicken or bacon, it's probably better to pre-cook it first. Finish off with some pretty basil. Give it a bit more colour, shall we, Alice?
Yeah.
There we go. And then what do you think we've got missing off our pizza?
Cheese.
There we go. If you want to finish sprinkling it with some cheese, Alice, I'll move these bits out of the way. Use a whole round cheese if you like. Right, so we've got our finished pizza all ready for the oven. Now, we haven't worried about letting this rise today, have we?
No.
Because we quite like quite a thin, crisp pizza.
Yeah.
So that's all ready to go in the oven. We will bake it in the oven at just over 200 temperature-wise. Probably take between 10 to 12 minutes. Okay then. So we're just going to pop it in the oven. So our pizzas should be ready by now. So if you hang on just a moment, we'll pop them out the oven. Looking lovely. Turn the oven off. There we go, here's our pizza. So if you pop it onto a board, like so. Put the oven gloves away. There we go, so there's our pizza. All ready to serve. So we'll cut it up and we just need some hungry people to come along and eat it for their lunch. So our finished pizza. You got anything more to say, Ellis? Or are you just desperate to try some?
I just want to try some.
Just want to try some. Right, let's pop some pizza. And we've got the rest of the family here. So we've got my youngest, Jaden. You can come say hello, Jaden.
Hi.
And my husband, Charlie.
Oh, thank you.
Right. So how does it taste, Ben?
That's really good.
Is it good?
That's really nice.
What do you think, Jaden?
Amazing.
It's an amazing pizza. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoy making pizza with your families. And I'm sure you can send some photos. Can they send some photos of their pizzas creations?
We'll put our Instagram right here down at the bottom of the screen for you guys to have a bit of a look and just send it to us.
Well, enjoy.